So tell me, who didn't see this one coming? How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the Carolina Panthers hiring the NFL's first openly transgender cheerleader. Now, there's already male cheerleaders. They brought them into the mix a few years ago, probably about 2 or 3 years ago. They brought in the first male cheerleaders. I remember there was a guy with the New Orleans Saints, and there's some other guys in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken. That wasn't far enough, I suppose. That wasn't quote unquote progressive enough, I suppose. Now we have the NFL's first openly trans cheerleader. Now they use that language openly. I'm not sure if there was a person that was transgender before and we really didn't know it, but all I remember as a kid watching the NFL and up until my adulthood was pretty girls on the sideline, waving the pom-poms, doing the dances. When the camera come around, they're smiling and waving, all that kind of stuff. That's what I remember. I remember a very masculine and sometimes violent sport on the football field, counterbalanced with the pretty girls on the sidelines. That's what I remember. I don't remember anybody that looked kind of suspicious or men on the sideline, because you got men on the football field. It just didn't make any sense. But now I guess we're in the year 2022 and we got to be, again, go back to that word, quote unquote, progressive. Now, of course, I have an article here, and the article will always be in the description. We'll get to this person in just one moment, but let's read the headline. Justine Lindsay is the NFL's first openly trans cheerleader, and the subhead says, quote, "I think more people need to see this. It's not because I want recognition. It's just to shed light on what's going on in the world." So I guess that's a quote from Justine Lindsay, and that's the person right there. I guess they're in a black leotard, you would call that. I don't want to be offensive. So if anybody's LGBTQ, whatever, trans, whatever, please don't take offense to what I'm saying. But I feel like the people, the XY men who now identify as women, can you put a little bit more effort into your appearance? I mean, come on. I'm getting Floyd Mayweather. I'm getting welterweight champion of the world. That's what I'm getting right now from this particular image. You know, where's the hair? You look very masculine. Now, I understand some women look like that too. But if you are a transgender person, and I'm seeing all these muscles and the bald head, it's like, you look like my little homie. But I digress. This is the person, Justine Lindsay, who is an XY biological male who identifies now as female, right? This is not just somebody that's gay or what they say, androgynous or cross-dresser. This is a person that identifies as transgender who is now an NFL football cheerleader. Let's get through the article. In a league not known for right away to get to it. This is on BuzzFeed News. This is hilarious. In a league not known for its progressiveness, there go that word again. I didn't even read this article before I started doing the video, but I know how they think. I know how to use their language. Anyway, Justine Lindsay just made NFL history. The 29-year-old, that's kind of old for a cheerleader for the first time being hired. But anyway, the 29-year-old is the newest member of the Top Cats, the Carolina Panthers cheerleading squad, and she's the first openly trans NFL cheerleader. In the Instagram post announcing that she was joining the Top Cats, Lindsay came out as trans to her new teammates and also to the rest of her community. So apparently, this person, that's Justine. Apparently, this person was not known as trans before. Recently, you see what I'm saying? I guess it was just like, yeah, I'm a woman. I'm not sure that's really ethical to do that. You should let people know. But I guess maybe in certain situations you would, in certain situations you wouldn't. I don't know. It's weird. If you go into the bathroom, I have questions. I have a lot of questions, but let's continue reading and let's see if my questions are answered. But they probably won't, and I'll just ask them at the end of it. Quote, "Cats out the bag. You're looking at the newest member of the Carolina Panthers. Top Cats cheerleaders at Top Cats as the first transgender female," read the caption, which was next to a photo of her smiling in a cheerleading uniform. "I was so scared," Lindsay told BuzzFeed News about posting the Instagram in their first interview since joining the team. "There's just some things you can't post." Even Lindsay's best friend, whom she calls a sister, didn't know she was trans. It was a secret she kept from everyone except her family. Again, I have some questions because, all right, what you got going on downstairs, south of the border? You still got your twig and berries? Like, are you going into the women's restroom like that? You understand what I'm saying? This person appears to be very small, feminine, or whatever. That doesn't mean anything. Again, you got these welterweight champ. You got these guys that's 120 pounds that knock you smooth on out. 120 pounds knock you smooth on out. Because you're still, at the end of the day, you're still a man. Biologically, you identify as whatever you want to identify as. That's your prerogative. You can identify as a deciduous fur. I don't care what you identify. But at the end of the day, you are what you are. So I have questions. You still got your twig and berries. You still got your male strength, hormones. Like, what's going on? Okay. And you only told family. Are you engaging in any kind of, intimate partnerships? Are you telling them what's going on? Because that can be very dangerous. Aside from all of this NFL progressiveness stuff, but let's continue, please. I just felt like when I posted it, whatever reaction I got from everyone, it does not matter, Lindsay said. And then my phone started blowing up. There's no official record of NFL cheerleaders throughout history. I mean, I guess they want to say trans NFL. This is a typo. Come on, tighten up, BuzzFeed. Get your staff together. I know it's a recession, but good grief. But it seems Lindsay is the first trans person to be an NFL cheerleader, and she said she's happy to break down that door for future trans athletes. Chandel Lenouette, that's a name right there. I already know what time it is. Chandelier. Top Cat's director said Lindsay had noted on her application that she was transgender, but her talent, not her history making, was what landed her on the squad. I don't know. I think that they're trying to do this. It's Pride Month right now. I think they're trying to do this for publicity, to make the NFL seem more, quote unquote, back to that word again, progressive. Because there's a ton of girls that can dance, a ton of pretty girls that can dance, that want to be an NFL cheerleader. Why would you pick this particular person out of all the other girls who have applied for the position? What makes this person so much better than the other ones? A lot of times you get these jobs from connections, you know people, et cetera, et cetera. How did this person get the job? Not even a biological woman. All right, but let's keep moving here. Quote, my goal is to create a team of individuals that are absolute fire on the field, but are incredible human beings in the locker room, good friends, good people. And at the end of the day, you have to walk through the door first to get that spot. While NFL cheerleading squads have recently started to allow men on the rosters, there's been a little progression for the women. Most squads still gravitate toward an, quote, all-American look. Read white, thin, European standards of beauty. Oh my God, are we gonna put race into this? Really? Are we gonna put race? Like, okay, a cheerleader. Well, let me just pause and read the rest of this. Where the women are expected to perform like athletes but look like plump models, pinup models, not plump models. That ain't gonna really go. But check it out. That's the whole thing, okay? Cheerleaders, they're pretty girls. That's how they look. I don't want to see Miss Doubtfire on the sideline. I don't want to see, some meth monkey looking person on the sideline. I want to see the pretty girls on the sideline waving the pom-poms. That's just how it is. It's like that throughout history, throughout time, okay? If you don't like it, you just don't like the human condition. That's just the bottom. Everybody likes the young, pretty girl. It is what it is. You can't be this weird feminist coming in trying to change the culture of sports, trying to change the culture of football, which is based on men enjoying it. You can't do that. And really, you're hating on the pretty girls that want to go out there and be pretty. I know girls like, They want to go out there. They want to wear their outfits. They want to look good. They want to present themselves in a certain way because they enjoy that attention. They are having fun. So stop hating. Stop being 1,000 pounds, laying on your bed, hating on a girl that's 125 pounds and is 25 years old. Stop hating. How about that? There's more to this article. This is Justine Lindsay again. I won't read this entire thing, but this article, of course, will be in the description. I mean, if this is the direction we're going in as far as cheerleaders are concerned, I can't. I'm just not really interested. You understand? Like, if you're going to be trans, give me some effort. Do the whole Blair White type situation where it's like, that's interesting. That's kind of perplexing. That might be a woman. That might not be a woman. I can't tell. But right here, I mean, come on, man. You're looking like LeVar Arrington, but a miniature version. Okay? I'm not. You're looking like an extra from Amistad. I'm not really convinced, right? Give us free. But I'm going to stop. Again, this article will be in the box if you want to read it. I don't really have too much more to say. I think the NFL is going in a very strange direction. And I don't think it's going to stop. Because one thing about it, it's always going to be the next thing. First, it was the male cheerleaders. That was bad enough to have the male cheerleaders. Okay, but it was kind of okay because you do have male cheerleaders in other situations. Like you may have male cheerleaders in college sports that help with the tumbling and whatnot. And okay. But then it's like you put them in the same category with the women. You put them in the same kind of outfits or, you know, you kind of feminize them, right? It's not the same way it is in college where they're more masculine. But anyway, you're feminizing the guys, making them kind of be the same as the women to where gender doesn't even really matter. Now you're bringing in transgender. It's going to be to the point now where you have these mixed rosters where the girls ain't even really pretty, where they're looking like they can tar a roof in 45 minutes with the essays. You understand? It's just, I'm just not really feeling it. I'm not feeling it. That's going to be weird to see that on the sideline. And I'd rather would just watch basketball. I'm a basketball fan personally. If the NFL keeps going down this direction, you know, I like NFL football. Go Vikings. But I'm not trying to see this hodgepodge of wokeness on the sideline while the game's going on. It's very distracting. Can I just watch football and enjoy that without all the extra stuff going on? Is that too much to ask? I guess so, but I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about trans cheerleaders being introduced into the NFL? Is it just going to stop here with this one person, just kind of a one-off, kind of a happenstance type situation? Whatever your thoughts on that are, please let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I stand. I think the NFL is doing this not because they really appreciate Justine Lindsay or, you know, Justine is such a phenomenal dancer. I think it's more about trying to be woke, trying to cater to the LGBT community during Pride Month, which is right now in June. I think it's about that. I think it's about corporate sponsorship and money and all that. But I'm not sure that they're going to benefit from this. I think they'll lose more from this than they'll benefit. So at a certain point, you got to just make a decision. Is this going to be what are we going to down this hill or are we going to back off and try something different? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.